Hello friends, this is Sai Fanindra from SQL School, a registered training institute and a technology partner for Microsoft. And this particular demonstration is about SQL Server and Transact SQL operations. Come on, let's start. And before we start, let me introduce myself. Myself, Mr. Sai, and for 12 years of technical expertise, almost 13 years of technical expertise, completely on SQL Server, SQL database development, database administration, business intelligence as a developer and a consultant, MSBI and Power BI. And right from my first job at Microsoft back in the year 2005, yes, SQL Server technology has given me what I really dreamt in my life, truly speaking. Yes, it changed my life. Really, friends, you start loving the technology, it knows how to give you the actual boons in our life. I'm talking about the benefit we get as a boon from this technology. Awesome technology, SQL Server. Really, friends. And in our course, we make you love by taking you to the depth and the roots of the technology. We'll be helping you, friends, to make sure you shape up your resume in a technically and at the same time tactically streamlined manner. Yes, we will be helping you for that, and we assure you you would love our service like anything. Pretty sure about it. But one condition, friends, one friendly condition before you plan to invest your time to continue with this demo class. On time practice mandatory. With this information, let's get into our agenda of today's class. What is database? We'll be understanding why we require database, and we'll be understanding about what is database DBMS and why SQL Server, why we require it, the roles and responsibilities for SQL developers, and the curriculum details, like what we'll be discussing in our course, the curriculum details, the type of queries, SQL queries, from basic to advanced, the functions, procedures, the kind of activities throughout our course we are going to understand here. Well, and next demo to follow would be about installation activities and a connection test to our live online server as well as your local server. That would be the second demo. First demo would be about the theory part, like what is what. Come on, let's start now. First, let's understand the basic funda. What is data? Raw facts, information, any type of raw facts or information stored in text files, PDF, Excel, Doc, any type of format. And database. Database is a huge friendly area to store any type of data and any amount of data. For what? For easy, faster, and secured access. Now, well, we understood now. Data, raw facts. A platform to store huge amount of data, we have databases. Then how to design or store and access databases? We make use of a software called DBMS, Database Management System. DBMS. Now, with this information, DBMS, what is this software? An application, an app that can be installed either on your mobile or in your laptop or desktop, or in real world We do it on a virtual machine. We say VM. Everything part of our course. Then why to go for this SQL Server DBMS? Yes, you got a lot of other DBMS in the market, like the most powerful IBM DB2. We got even Oracle, MySQL, Sybase, Informix, Ingress, lot of uh, different lines of DBMS software are available. Then why to go for SQL Server specifically? Yes, reason number one, cheaper. The average cost of SQL Server, enterprise license is about 14,000 US dollars. I'm talking about per processor license. I repeat the number again. It's 14K USD PPL per processor licensing cost. I'll provide you a notes with all this information anyway. You'll see the download link just below this video. You got the download link that contains this particular notes with all the information in a notepad file. Yes, SQL Server is cheaper, faster, huge amount of data. In moments we can perform operations, easy to use. Yes, rich user friendly operations with SQL Server. Yes, we'll see its friendship, we'll see its usability. It's rich graphical user interface in our very next demo installation part. It's very easy and user friendly. Easy tools for integration. Yes, we got good amount of graphical user interface tools that can be integrated, communicated with other database technologies, like for example other data technologies like Excel, MS Access, Oracle, IBM DB2, SAP, etc. Easy integration, easy communication platform with either database on Windows or Linux or Mac, any operating system. We can perform the integration operations. Free technical support and free updates. Yes, Microsoft gives us free tech support with SQL Server. Microsoft gives us free updates, free patch or hotfix operations with SQL Server, and free BI. Yes, BI stands for Business Intelligence, BI tools, Business Intelligence tools. For what? For the purpose of analysis and forecasting operations. Yes, mainly for big databases, their analysis and forecast, we make use of SQL Server. Yes, once you buy SQL Server, we get this BI automatically free of cost. And accordingly, this SQL Server is something like MS Office. Yes, once you buy MS Office, we get MS Word, MS Excel, MS Outlook, right? PPT, PowerPoint, MS PowerPoint automatically. Same way, once we buy SQL Server, we get database engine, analysis services, integration services, machine learning, and reporting services. These are the 5 different pieces or 5 different layers of SQL Server cool cake. Yes, friends, once you buy a MS Office, we get MS Word, PowerPoint, Excel, Outlook automatically. Once you buy SQL Server, we get these 5 listed components automatically. It's up to us what to select and what not to look at. It's a vast tool, very vast tool. Remember, SQL Server is very vast application. So what is SQL Server now basically? Yes, a container. SQL Server is a nice, cool green container that contains some blue databases and white tables. Something like this. MS Office can host Excel files. Each Excel file contains sheets, right? Excel file contains sheets. Here database contain tables. Excel files, here databases. Excel sheets inside files, here tables inside databases. Then what we do in our course? What we do then? Yes, assume a car. Car has designers, design parts, assembling, and some service or maintenance activities, right? Some maintenance activities, let it be. Now, same way, assume a database. Yes, assume is database. Instead of car, now remove the car and assume a particular database and on my screen now. Why? Database has developers, program designers and programmers for SQL database. Once the database goes live, then comes database administrators who are more into maintenance, repairs, health checks, upgrades, HADR, etc. or high availability and disaster recovery solutions, immediate repairing, auto replacement, etc. automatic. Our course would be at the blue level, developer, or it can be at the management level, reporting analysis. With this information, now let's continue, friends. Let's understand where our course would be into. Yes, from this SQL Server T-SQL course, you can plan your beautiful careers with Microsoft Business Intelligence or Power BI or Tableau, or it can be Python, either of them. Yes, these are the different ways or different career options available. Now with this information, let me just make sure I modify my PPT and provide this way. 4 different ways, 4 different next steps in your beautiful resume and career. Now what is this SQL Server and what is this T-SQL? T stands for Transact SQL. What is that? T stands for Transact SQL. Yes, here it is, friends. As you see on the screen on top, SQL Server. Once we get into our SQL Server, then from there into Transact SQL. Then after this Transact SQL part, you can easily move on to any of the activities pertaining to BI and reporting. BI and reporting. Now what is this SQL? Yes, SQL stands for, on my screen now, SQL stands for Structured Query Language, and T-SQL, Transact SQL. This structured query language is actually a platform to talk to any database. Structured query language is a platform to talk to any database, any. If this database is residing inside SQL Server, we require a language called Transact SQL, T-SQL. If the same database is residing in Oracle, other database management system, other RDBMS software, Oracle, then we have another language called PLSQL, Procedural Language SQL. This is a core coding activities. Whereas Transact SQL, we have good amount of user interface plus coding. Suitable, this green box is mainly suitable for participants from non-IT stepping into IT, and also for participants who are planning for more from Microsoft products, more and more into the cheaper and easy to use Microsoft products. Yes, here we go, friends. If I assume I need to talk to a person, I require a language, right? Now, if I were to be in India, I can use my national language, our national language, Hindi, a language. If I was, for example, I was actually in Redmond, Microsoft headquarters Redmond, couple of years back in my on-site, and there is no other language for me except English. Yes, person is same. The country changes, communication language changes. I mean to say, friends, database is same. If database storage platform changes, communication language also changes. These are the different brands of SQL, the Transact SQL, procedural language, PLSQL, MySQL. These are all different brands, brand marks of SQL. You got core. There may be a Honda car or a Benz car or Rolls Royce or some other car. Those are different brands for the same item called car. Here it is. Now, Benz may be powerful, but I see more number of Hyundai and Honda in my country roads. Easy management, easy service, easy maintenance. I'm talking about my green box, my dearest friend, Transact SQL. From here, let's understand, friends. So far we got to understand, friends, just to get a recap. So far we got to understand who am I, and next we understood the agenda. We are slowly stepping into the data, database, and DBMS. Remember the software technical term. Why SQL Server? What it actually includes, comparing with MS Office. And you got the pictorial representation of SQL Server. And you got the graphical representation for core versus database, developer versus so-called administrator. From here you got the information about SQL. From SQL we can have the options to transact SQL and other activities. What next? From here we understood the last and final one so far till now, SQL and structured query language, Transact SQL. With this information, we have some more things to do. Before that, let's understand our actual course plan. Well, for this purpose, I'll take you to our SQL Server. I was comparing SQL Server like MS Office. Once you install MS Office, we have MS Word, PowerPoint, Excel, so on. Same way, once we install SQL Server, friends, I assume we are very new to SQL Server. So I am repeating the important things multiple times to make sure we don't miss anything. Hope it is clear. Anyway, we have day-wise roster. We'll go step by step, day as per the day-wise course plan, strictly, practically. So to understand our next demo, installation part, we should be aware of all these components. Number one, database engine. The core competency unit, the core base unit of SQL Server installation is database engine. Then comes integration, analysis, reporting, and data science. 5 different components. Purpose of each database engine, my blue box, used to design, manage, store any type of real-time rapid transaction processing data. We call it OLTP, stands for online transaction processing database. The green box is mainly for the purpose of OLTP. Example, live cricket match or live temperature tracking operations. And here comes our course T-SQL. Yes, it is SQL Server, T-SQL. Next, apart from this, 2, 3, 4, the yellow box. Integration services to design and host DWH data warehouses, mainly used for historical, old inactive data, old match records, old cricket match, or old data pertaining to temperatures. Yes, today's live data would be tomorrow's old. That old data would be stored in the warehouses, SSIS, analysis services, to design, store, and manage databases mainly for real-time analysis and forecasts. That is OLAP, HTAP. What are these? OLAP stands for Online Analytical Processing Databases. I repeat, Online Analytical Processing Databases. Whereas the other one, HTAP. The HTAP actually means a mix of on my screen. Hybrid mix of what? Of above 1 to 3. OLTP plus warehouse plus OLAP is equal to HTAP. Both the SSAS can be used for both OLAP and HTAP databases. Then comes reporting services that has got the talent, caliber to report databases from 1, database from 2, and databases from 3. Report server. Reporting services can report any type of data from 1, 2, and 3. Even any other data, non-SQL data also, non-SQL server data as well. Then comes data science, new from SQL Server 2017 version. As on date, SQL Server 2019 is the latest version. From 2017 version, we have Python and R, machine learning, to work with artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning, ML activities for data scientists. So with this information, with our course, with this information, and from our course, we got beautiful career options. Yes, friends, we got beautiful career options with our course. Yes, here it is. And to get into that course details on my screen, just a recap again. We understood what is database, DBMS. There are multiple DBMS and we are taking SQL Server, SQL and T-SQL. SQL, structured query language, a generic language to communicate with any type of database. Types of SQL. Oracle DBMS has got PLSQL, that is called procedural language SQL. This is called procedural language SQL. And we have DBMS, SQL Server DBMS software supporting T-SQL, Transact SQL. MySQL as MySQL. This way there are 120 plus types of SQL in this world as on date, including recently launched Google BigQuery. And you got different career options with SQL Server. Data analyst, business analyst, they come under one category. We'll see what they do. We'll see. SQL designers and developers, programmers, another category. Business intelligence and again BI, you got either MSBI and Power BI. Two different styles of BI, one category. Data science or data scientists, one more category. Administrators and consultants, comes as the other category, 8th category. And here it is, friends. So from these career options, here it is, data analyst, read and analyze the data. Business analysts, what they do, they not only do data analysis job, they also design new databases. BI, business intelligence developers, they read, they shape, they reshape, compare and design data warehouse databases, BLOB databases, even HTAP and reports. I mean, my yellow box earlier diagram, the yellow box, 2, 3, 4 databases, 2, 3, 4 components. Business intelligence consultants, they use existing data warehouses, existing OLAP databases and generate reports out of them and manage them. So one is core developer, other one is a user, technical high profile user, consultant, technical high profile user. Data scientists, what they do, they use existing databases and perform artificial intelligence and deep learning, machine learning operations. And we have database developers to design OLTP databases, the online transaction processing databases. Which course to take, which stream you need to move. Here are our recommendations from our careful observations. With our careful observations, we got friendly recommendations with all those years of our technical service. For almost 13 years into the market, and these are my friendly recommendations after careful watch on LinkedIn profiles and TechGig and other job portals. Here it is. I said LinkedIn and TechGig, TECHGIG. I repeat, friends, LinkedIn and TechGig. Now, starters, go as a data analyst or a business analyst or a BI developer. 2 to 3 years developer role or a consultant role. Above 3, no other option. You need to go as a consultant. No other option. Go as a consultant. I mean MSBI plus Power BI together. What are these? Suddenly surfacing MSBI and Power BI. Yes. For this information, let me take you back to my screen. This 234 is called MSBI, Microsoft Business Intelligence. Yes, friends. In our course, in our SQL Server course, we have total of 4 plans. Plan A, B, C, D. And data analysts, they go for plan A. SQL developers, plan B. Plan C, senior SQL developers aiming at MCSA 7761 exam. Or plan D, aiming at both examinations for SQL Server, Microsoft Certified Solution Associate 7761 and 7762. Plan A attendees, data analyst, that includes MSBI, Power BI, or who wanted to go for Tableau, Python. For them, you got plan A with 2 real-time case studies. Ground level programmers 0 to 1 with 1 real-time project banking. Experience, first certification. More experience, second certification. Now, the course BI courses plan. We'll start from the very basics of BI, very basics of SQL. From SQL, we go for transact SQL. And from transact SQL, SQL basics, queries and transact SQL, we go for programming and we go for BI, depending on whichever plan you are choosing. Yes, plan A includes 1 and 2. Plan A includes 1 and 2 for Tableau, Cognos, testers, SAP and others. For core SQL developers, 1, 2, 3 modules, plan B. Or plan C, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or plan D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in sequence one after the other. Difference between 2 and 3 project, programming. Real world project with programming environment. 2, it is queries, mainly for query tuning, query writing, query design, normal forms, etc. Number 4, in-depth query tuning operations, execution plan analysis. And number 5, Azure, Microsoft Cloud operations. Next, MSBI. Attendees going for MSBI, they go for 1, 2, 6. That is MSBI Plan B attendees. MSBI Plan B attendees, it is 1, 2 and 6. Sorry for the typo here, it is 1, 2, 6. Same way, Power BI attendees, it is 1, 2, 7. Now, with this information, what is discussed in each of these components available here? Yes, total 5 different components. As you see on our website, total 5 different modules. First module common for everyone. Second module for ABCD. Third module for BCD. And scroll down and down. Fourth module for C and D plans. Fifth module for D plan. Now what does one indicates? What does one include? Basics. Yes, right from the basics we continue. SQL Basics, SQL Server Basics and installation. We will be using 2019, 2017 and 2016 versions with enterprise and developer editions, including evaluation editions in our course. And you got basic SQL activities, different levels, database architecture activities, server architecture, and you have next part on constraints and normal forms. Then we got the second module with joins, different levels of join, subqueries, group by and formatting options, indexes and basic level query tuning activities, functions and procedure basics, triggers and transactions basics, and real-time case studies. From here, the participants go for MSBI or Power BI from module 2. I mean, here it is from 2, they go for MSBI or Power BI. And programmers continue for module 3 with next level procedures, complex functions, constraints, and binary large object data, BLOB data, and character large object, CLOB data, real-time projects. From there also, we can continue for the performance tuning module. Number 4, attendees for T-SQL Plan C, Plan D, different levels of performance tuning activities. And finally, different levels of Azure cloud activities step by step. Friends, one thing, friends, this is a day-wise curriculum, or you may call it chapter-wise curriculum or session-wise curriculum, and this would be strictly followed. You would be downloading this particular Excel file from the link you see below this particular video for your cross reference, careful observation, and also to understand what comes next, what comes in which chapter. Friends, it's your course. You need to practice on time. Only then both of us would be happy by end of the course. Really, friends, the course was planned in a careful, very careful manner, keeping in mind a starter as well as experienced person. So on-time practice required. And next comes the demo session. In case you are planning for a live demo, you can register on our website. And you can also call us for any of these courses. You can also call us on our number or simply mail us a preferred approach reason. We have your email address. We can provide you the complete course details, the curriculum and other information. Well, with this information, again, if in case you are in a doubt which course you would like to go for, which course you need to go for, here it is. Or you can always contact me directly for clarifications, doubts, or any type of information. You can contact me directly on this particular number, and here it is, friends. So please contact me on +91 903 00 40801. It's India number, and between 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. IST I would be available. Or you can also email me for your clarifications anytime. And here it is, friends. For such email clarifications, here is my email address: saifanindrait@gmail.com. Okay, so here it is, friends. I'll just make it bold. Well, any further clarifications or questions, you can contact us, and we are always there to guide you for your beautiful career and resume and project work. I assure you, I promise you complete practical training. And one condition, friends, on time practice required. You'll definitely enjoy our service, and we are sure to win your references after your course. Pretty sure about it. After your course, you would be giving us nice number of references because you enjoy our course. As simple as that. We are confident on our service. I mean to say that material and required software will take care of it. Practice, you need to care about it, friends. You need to care a lot about it. Our sessions are completely practical and real time. With this information, I'll stop for today. Please make sure you continue for the next demo to understand about installation of SQL Server, so that you get more idea about our actual course and its proceedings. We'll stop for now. Thank you very much for being with me for the entire duration of this particular class. Thank you once again, and hope to see you soon, very soon. Thank you. Have a nice time. See you in my next demo, that is installation part. Thank you, friends. Thank you once again. Have a nice time.